Anyways, about last night, and I got up this morning. As I was thinking more and more about those stupid, fucking, retarded documentaries, Super Size Me 1 and 2, what in the actual fuck? I mean, really? Because I'm just remembering the whole thing. Uh, the crappy quality production, it looked like a homemade video with really crappy handycam, just like cinematography and visuals. Honestly, the start of the movie with the kids singing the Fat Camp song, a Pizza Hut, going to a Pizza Hut, McDonald's. What a fucking annoying song, honestly. And then the whole thing with his girlfriend or his fiance making him a crappy dinner. I think it was supposed to be some kind of fucking vegetable tart, whatever the fuck the retarded shit was. It looked nasty as shit. I'm not gonna lie, it looked nasty as fuck. 100%. And then the whole intro with the Queen song about some fat chick. And then after that, it was him going to a bunch of doctors, and then there was a gay doctor. The one that stuck his fingers up his butthole. Okay, and you could tell that he was upset and mad that he told them that he had a girlfriend or a fiance, right? Okay, so yada yada yada, they're telling him this and that. All right, he's telling them, oh, I'm gonna go on a McDonald's diet. Okay. He goes to the McDonald's first, he orders breakfast, right? Then, as the movie gradually goes on, it's about a bunch of random shit. All right, let's just get to the first segment of the drive-through, and then when he gets, I think, a quarter pounder or a Big Mac, he gets the fucking big size Coke, a big size fry. He doesn't know that he could just leave the rest for later on. He's thinking he could eat the whole thing, right? What happens to the stupid fucking retard? The son of a bitch bastard, goddamn fuck. He throws up the shit. Alright? He throws up the shit in the parking lot. I'm like, this fucking dumbass, retarded piece of shit. I mean, you could have just got another quarter pounder to go with the other fries and just save it for later on. Get a fucking refill on the Coke, but no ice. Save that shit for later on, put it in the fridge. What does he do? He does that retarded shit. 100%. And then so on and so forth. That it's about a bunch of different shit, alright? A bunch of different psychologists talking about food products and many other crap. There was one random woman showing 5 pieces of bread and a fucking bagel and complaining about the cup sizes and the fry box sizes and whatever the fuck else. And mainly a bunch of lawyers. One guy that was taken up for the 2 fat girls, right? And there was no way of suing McDonald's because McDonald's is a $1 billion company. You understand? But anyways, the Ben and Jerry's guy, the guy that was saying that he ate too much ice cream and he got sick from it, You're gonna get sick from it, you stupid fucking retard, because you're not supposed to eat that much ice cream, you dumb fuck. But anyways, as the movie goes on, he goes to one of his doctor ladies, and you could tell that he had an affair with the girlfriend or the fiance with that doctor woman. She was kind of similar to him. Honestly, she was better looking than his girlfriend or fiance. Cause what was his girlfriend or fiance? She was a vegan and she did artwork. That was it. But other than that, the doctor woman had like the same features as him, and like he had in his face, her face too. And of course, yada yada yada. He just orders a bunch of fucking meals from McDonald's. Uh, I think all the fucking burgers, all the breakfasts, the hash browns, the eggs, the pancakes, the sausage plain. It was a McMuffin, and I think it was a McBiscuit that he ordered. Mostly plain egg and cheese, most of the times, and hash browns, and a coffee or a juice or whatever else that he fucking ordered in that movie. It was just so goddamn retarded, okay? And it's just going about the economics of different foods, okay? It had nothing to do with McDonald's. They were just talking about different foods in one part. About how the marketing ads get to people and how kids wasn't working out or exercising and whatever other bullshit that they were talking about, okay? And showing advertisement products for different foods and things that go on the food like mustard, ketchup, mayonnaise, whatever else. Potato chips, cereals, candies, soft drinks. Mind you, they didn't mention that he was an alcoholic in the movie, and that's why he had a problem with one of his body organs. But getting back to it, then of course you meet one of the executives of cigarettes and how he was talking about chain smoking and the little candies that are cigarettes and you chew on them. Those are not too good. Those are garbage trash. It basically tastes like chalk. But anyways, they were chilling inside of the McDonald's next to a playpen. Now, out of all things, right, a fucking playpen for the kids. A little bit of pedophiles or pedophilia here. I thought that that was kind of fucking creepy and scary at the same time. And the grown men playing with a bunch of toys and whatever else. I thought that was creepy as shit. Him playing with a hamburglar. What the fuck? I know, I love all those McDonald characters. I love Ronald McDonald. I love Grimace. I love the chicken female. I don't know which age she was supposed to be, but I think she was like a kid or some shit. Or a teenager. And the Big Mac policeman. But anyways, getting back to the point being, they were just going through a bunch of advertisements of the McDonald's and how they lure the kids in with the McDonald's toys inside of the Happy Meals and whatever else. and yada yada yada. The movie jumps back into people saying that you need to work out and exercise in order to lose the weight and not eat that much at McDonald's, but the idiot eats at McDonald's anyways because he's on his McDonald's diet. And pretty much it goes through the economics and the system of the food at the schools. And then the part where he was complaining about that the schools serve non-healthy foods, but the worst school that had the violent children, that was juvenile delinquents, had the better foods. They had the healthier foods. They had the salads. They had dinners from steak to vegetables to mac and cheese or mashed potatoes, because you're supposed to have a mixed diet. But, anyways, jumping back to it, there was just some kind of weird part with a weird fat little girl and her mother, and Jared Fogle, the fucking pedophile subway man. No joke. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? There's gotta be some way that you could edit that out of the movie. Alright, so pretty much he's eating a bunch of the McDonald's desserts. I think he had the McFlurry, and I think he had the McSalad, the one that you shake in the fucking cup. This man's a nutcase. And ordering a bunch of different size soft drinks, uh, from sodas to teas to high C and whatever else that he fucking had in the movie. And then he's complaining about his health. Oh, well, you should have stopped eating the McDonald's. And his girlfriend or his fiance is complaining about his sex life because his penis is smaller. And it's like, what in the actual fuck, man? It's not like you're arguing with him about his health and that he gained a lot of weight. You're arguing with him about his penis, out of all things, his sex drive. Like, what the fuck? Alright, so then we jump back into it. He goes to the doctors argue with him, and then so on and so forth, that he's talking about, oh, well, the society can help with this and that, but they can't help to close McDonald's or Burger King or these fast food chains. Yeah, they can't do that because they're billion-dollar companies. And there's people that's on the go. They gotta go to work. They gotta go to jobs. They gotta drop off their kids to school. And other things like that. Now, the thing is, this documentary helped me how to eat a little bit because I lost a lot of weight. I'm on a pretty good diet. Mostly fast for breakfast, eat for lunch junk food, eat healthy food for dinner. Or if it's the other way around, eat healthy food for lunch and eat junk food for dinner. And then have your salads every now and then, and your vegetables and your fruits and whatever else that you can. Anyways, getting back to the point. So the movie just ends up a blurring, having an ending of him talking about the nonsense about Americans dying from different things, right? and how McDonald's puts you in the grave a lot faster. I call bullshit because you could eat McDonald's once in a great while, but I don't eat that shit anymore. I only eat Burger King or whatever else because McDonald's is actually human, from what I learned and from what I known. Oh man. And I'm just gonna talk about the soundtracks of the movie. All the soundtracks sucked in it. I'm not gonna lie, except for the Queen song. That was it. That was the only good song. Every other song fucking sucked. It was garbage. I'll agree 100% that they could have chose better tracks. I thought some of the cinematography and the visuals looked like shit in some scenes. Don't get me wrong, there were some cinematographies and visuals that looked very good. The sounds of the movie really good. I think that this is just a mediocre movie at best, but I would say it's the worst. When it comes down to a documentary about McDonald's, I've seen better documentaries for fast food. Fatheads. That's a better documentary. Because at least that one was fun and it wasn't boring as shit. This documentary is just boring. It makes Michael Jackson's Thriller look like Citizen and Kane in comparison. Just the way that the movie with the credits was edited from opening to ending was trash. I'll admit that. And then the little font of Super Size Me looked like dog shit. I don't know. This was at a time that I went to the library and I rented a lot of shit from the library. And that's how I seen it for the first time. And I just owned that movie as not how to make a documentary because I got it later on DVD. So we have a few more minutes to talk about Super Size Me 2. Where do I begin off? It's about him opening up a chicken restaurant and pretty much the excess of them going and getting the products and whatever else that went on into that movie, and how they had to have a lot of money to get those products to open up the fast food chain of the fried chicken restaurant, and also that there was grilled chicken too. But how long did the opening of that restaurant last? Not that long. There was a crowd of people looking like they were excited. There was two men that was pissed off and aggravated about the shit. Like, this is not amusing or amazing on the eyes or on or appetite. Because they looked like they were disappointed at him. Okay? And how he wanted to try to defeat KFC and Church's Chicken and Popeye's Chicken, but he didn't. The fried chicken fast food place shut down as fast as a Toys R Us shut down. And it's like, okay, many years later, and this is like a lot of decades that he brung the sequel back. It wasn't like years later, it was a lot of decades later. It was somewhere around 2018 or 19, I believe. I don't really fucking care, bro. I thought it was gonna be good. It was horseshit. I never regret watching the bullshit. It was trash. And again, Michael Jackson's Thriller is 100 times better than these two fucking movies. I'm sorry to say it. Than these two documentaries. They were a waste of my time. I could have been doing better fucking shit with my time. I could have been drawing something. I could have been building something out of scrap. Thumbs down for the both of them. 3 stars for the first movie. The second movie, 0 stars. What the fuck was that piece of fucking dog shit, honestly? It was worse than any of the movies that I reviewed or rant on or made this movie sucks on the other channel, the Derek Yasha channel. Even my second channel is better than those two fucking movies. I would have a marathon of that. These two movies get a middle fucking finger. Fuck you, Morgan Spurlock, the piece of shit Morgan fucking Spurlock. And whatever crew that he had with him, whoever the fucking director was of the movie, whoever advised of the movie, fuck those stupid people. They're garbage as trash. And what am I gonna do is eat fast food once in a great while and eat healthy food and junk food at home. But anyways, I am out. Peace.